On International Yoga Day, we'd like to thank Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who was instrumental in popularizing yoga and even made it a part of national policy. The BJP unexpected line is now hit back. We're seeing a tweet coming in from BJP Shehzad Poonawalla, who's gone on to say from mocking yoga to now the Congress trying to steal credit for the first family. It seems the Congress party has come a full circle. Let's bring in our colleague and senior editor Pallavi Ghosh, who is joining us. Pallavi, good morning. The BJP is saying the Congress cannot go beyond the first family. The credit needs to be given to the Prime Minister. Look at what's happening at the UN as well. Why is the Congress obsessed with the first family?
So, the context, of course, is with the kind of the press which and the attention which the Prime Minister's visit to America is getting. And the BJP is, of course, talking about it, and there's an elaborate program which also has been chalked out. And we have been seeing this since early this morning. The Congress's reaction to that is new. There's no need to call it a landmark visit, because what the Prime Minister is getting there now is something which earlier Prime Ministers too have been getting, and they're actually quoting a letter about a special treatment which was given to India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru from the then President Eisenhower when he had gone there, to make the point that India has always had very good relations with America, and how our Prime Ministers, whether it was Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi or Jawaharlal Nehru, they've actually got a lot of respect as far as the American presidents go. That counter came in from Amit Malviya, Shehzad Poonawalla, very clearly making the point that one, the Congress is always obsessed with the Nehru-Gandhi family. They cannot look beyond it. And secondly, putting it into perspective, that the claims which are being made by the Congress party are not basically absolutely correct. So even politics over the Prime Minister's visit, of course, is now going on, as expected.
Oh, absolutely. Even yoga is not being left out of the realm of politics. The other point that is being made by the BJP, Pallavi, is that if Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru did popularize yoga, how come we've not seen various Congress leaders indulge or practice in yoga over the last few years?
He's absolutely right. That's also the point which is being made by the BJP, and a counter to the claim which is being made by top Congress leaders.
Pallavi, I really apologize for interrupting. Please stay on with us. From the BJP, Shehzad Poonawalla, in fact, now joining us on the broadcast. Shehzad, good morning. Now, the Congress is saying that the BJP doesn't need to take credit. In fact, it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru who had popularized yoga.
They could have, instead of putting out this disgraceful tweet, they should have all been doing yoga for the last 9 years on this day. Who stopped them? If Nehruji indeed popularized yoga, have you ever seen a Congress person of any width or size do yoga on this day? The fact of the matter is that after 2014, we've seen that internationally yoga has been recognized. It's the power of 140 crore Indians that it has been mandated by the United Nations. It's being celebrated. And today it's a sanyog that the leader of Bharat Ke Log will be doing United Nations ke headquarter par yoga. And therefore, instead of celebrating this, you have the Congress party trying to, give credit of uplabdhi of 140 crore Indians to one parivar. This shows their pettiness. The fact is that when India achieves something, it all gets credited to one family. And this is the mindset with which they operate. Even recently, when we saw the Prime Minister's museum was renamed as Prime Minister's Museum, not as one person's museum, they had a problem with it. So, the uplabdhi of 140 crore Indians, are soft power, the recognition that India is getting on a global platform when the Prime Minister addresses the US Congress twice. Instead of seeing it as achievements of India, some people are predisposed to seeing it as achievement of one family, and that's why they've been reduced to the level that they have been. Have they ever done yoga on this day in the last 9 years? Pallavi covers the Congress party also. Please ask Pallavi, have they ever done a spirit of bipartisanship? They've done yoga or led Yoga Day celebrations. Have they ever?
Now, Shehzad, the other point that the Congress is also making is that, one, as I asked you earlier, that it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru who in fact started revolutionizing yoga, and the world started to take note. But they're also saying that it was him who actually made it a part of national policy. They're saying we don't believe in optics. Why is the BJP trying to make a spectacle out of everything?
I think that when the United Nations recognizes with an overwhelming mandate, when all the countries unanimously recognize that International Day of Yoga should be celebrated on 21st June, this is not a spectacle or a PR event. It is actually the culmination of the soft power of India, which has now reached every nook and corner. Today, very symbolically, the entire world will be doing a Shirshasana in front of India, and that is what is being achieved by India because of its going strength from strength. The fact of the matter is is that yoga has been popularized because of the inherent value system that yoga brings and because of the number of gurus that have popularized
Okay.
it. So rather than crediting the gurus
Okay.
and the philosophy
Shehzad,
of
will you
India,
just give me 30 seconds and I'll request you to stay on with us because I want to take in a reaction from the Congress as well. Manikam Tagore also now joining us. Sir, good morning. Good to have you with us here on CNN News 18. Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP is now saying that the Congress in fact had mocked yoga in the past. He's attached a tweet and you're trying to steal credit because you can't go beyond giving credit to the first family.
No, RSS and BJP friends thinking will be different because they will give credit to Mr. Modi for everything. But for us, it is very simple that it is yoga. Yoga was not discovered by Mr. Mr. Modi, and yoga as a practitioner, Pandit Nehru has been practicing, and he has been instrumental in popularizing yoga. And even made it a part of national policy also. Therefore, let us be very clear that we are not questioning the yoga part. We are just saying that it is not in 2014 yoga was discovered, as if the BJP friends and the RSS friends wants to show that
Shehzad, would you want to
yoga
respond
arrived in
to that?
2014.
Why does the BJP believe that yoga was only discovered in 2014?
the fact of the matter is that many things which are part of Indian culture and Indian ethos got their real place only after 2014 because this government has not, in the name of pseudo-secularism, stifled those. But having said that, Mr. Tagore, can you name even 7 asanas of yoga? Have you ever done yoga on this day or any other day to show that Mr. Nehru was the one popularizing it or the Congress was popularizing it? Then you should have done yoga every day. Or you should have done yoga on this day. And you should have said that we are the true pioneers of this. So, this is just the Congress party. It can't stand the fact that India is now assuming a leadership role. It is scripting a new narrative in world politics with the new partnership we are seeing between India and US. It's a transformational visit that is taking place. It's a first time that a leader is going to address the US Congress twice. Congress party can't fathom this, and therefore their hatred for one man transmutates into hatred for India. They even attacked Senghol, the speaker
Manikam
from Tamil
Tagore,
Nadu.
the point that the BJP and
Senghol
Shehzad and
was
others are
attacked.
making, they're saying that if Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was so instrumental in popularizing yoga, how come we've not seen the Congress either organize events around yoga or more Congress leaders participate in yoga earlier?
Congress is not a event-baji party. Event-baji party is the BJP. They can only do event-bajis. They can't do it in a yoga is a personalized thing for every individual who more wants to practice it. And I had come for your program. Therefore, I'll answer you only. I'll not answer the RSS spokesperson. Therefore, I'm very clear that the Senghol thing also, what they are saying is also, because they want to symbolize things into they want to appropriate that symbols into their thing, because their problem is with them is that they have nothing to deliver. They don't have anything to be said to the people. Senghol is a part of the kingdom part. It's a king who carries Senghol. Therefore, let us understand the Tamil culture. You should understand, come and learn about Tamil culture, then speak about Senghol and others.